Hey, Joe Zarzaur here to talk about a recent development here locally in Pensacola in regards to a dangerous intersection at W Street and Massachusetts Avenue. I don't know if you saw the media reports of this, but it's pretty dramatic. Since 2019, there have been 53 accidents at that intersection. 22 of those accidents were hit and run type accidents involving injuries. So there's been in just 3 years, there's been a substantial number of accidents.
I'm John Rapolo. Here's what's happening. The Florida Highway Patrol releasing some very startling statistics tonight about the intersection of Massachusetts Avenue and North W Street in Pensacola. Yesterday, a 56-year-old woman was killed and a passenger injured after a driver went through a red light. We did some digging earlier tonight and found out that that intersection has a very long history of accidents.
It's important, obviously, as a community that we recognize how dangerous these areas are. We're going to also feature some other dangerous intersections as part of a series, but this is the first in that series. And the idea is, if you approach one of these intersections like W in Massachusetts, and you know that people have a tendency to run red lights or otherwise act reckless at these intersections, maybe you can drive with a little more caution as you proceed through the intersection. And I know that sounds crazy that you have to look both ways for a green light, but basically that's what I'm saying. If you approach a dangerous intersection like these, you need to assume that somebody could be running the red light or turning on a red light or doing something that's contrary to the traffic control devices. If you know that going into an intersection that you know is dangerous, it just adds a little extra layer of protection for you and your family in regards to avoiding, hopefully, an accident. Obviously, you can tell if somebody's coming at a high rate of speed to an intersection that you know has a red light. Obviously, you could potentially stop before entering the intersection as to avoid the collision. Of course, the law doesn't require you to do that, but practically speaking, to avoid the wreck, that would be probably the best way for you to exercise the most extreme version of caution. In any event, if you have questions about dangerous intersections or in particular this one, you can find us on the web at zarzaurlaw.com or you can call us at 855-HIRE-JOE. Thank you.